He interpreted her silence as an invitation to continue. "I was engaged a year ago," he said. He heard a small gasp escape her lips. "You were?" "Ja," he paused. "Her name is Ella, and we dated for a few years. We were going to be married, and I built her a house on my Dot's farm. She told me what she wanted, and I built it. It even has the wraparound porch she said she'd dreamt about since she was a little girl." He gripped the reins tighter. "We were going to build a life there. She talked about having a big family, and she even had names picked out for our keener. Life was going to be perfect, she insisted. I was supposed to take over the farm when my Dot retired, and she said she was looking forward to being a farmer's vrouw." "What happened?" Her voice was full of curiosity. "She changed her mind on the day of our wedding." "Are you kidding?" Christiana's voice rose. "She broke up with you on your wedding day?" Oh, how he hated to recount this story. Yet Christiana deserved to hear the truth. He took another deep breath and nodded. "She came to my house 2 hours before the wedding was supposed to start, and called off not only our wedding, but our relationship." He halted the horse at a stoplight and then turned toward her, fearful of her reaction to his painful secret. "Wait a minute, I'm trying to understand this. Ella backed out on you on your wedding day after you had built her a house?" When he nodded, her expression grew fiercely angry. "How could she do that to you, after all you'd done to prepare a life for her?" His shoulders relaxed at her support of him. "That's despicable," she snapped. "I know. That's why I've been so hesitant to trust people. I'm still recovering from the way she treated me. And since then, my instinct is to expect the worst from others." "So that's why you opened your booth," she said, seeming to put all the pieces together. "You said you needed a change in your life." "Exactly." "And that's why you seem so bedauerlich." Her expression warmed as she pointed to his face. "I see it in your eyes." He was stunned silent for a moment. When he looked out the windshield and found the light had turned green, he guided the horse through the intersection. "Why were you so upset when I came to see you at your booth last Saturday?" she asked. "Ella and her husband were at the market. I saw them just as you walked over to me. They were over at Sarah Ann's." "Hold on. She broke up with you on your wedding day and then married someone else?" "That's right." "When did she marry him?" "About 6 months later." "Jeff," she said, "I am so sorry." "Danke." He stared straight ahead so he could avoid looking into her kind eyes again, but her concern felt like a balm to his battered soul. "Had you told me why you were upset, I would have understood." "I'm sorry about that." He blew out a puff of air. "I never meant to hurt you." "It's okay. I understand now. I noticed them with Sarah Ann that day, looking at a quilt. I'm sorry she hurt you so badly." He pressed his lips together. He didn't feel worthy of Christiana's precious friendship, a friendship he thought he'd lost. "After she broke up with me, my brooder said it was probably better that we didn't get married, because she wouldn't have been vrouw. It still hurt me back then, and it hurts me now." He felt vulnerable, almost naked, revealing so much of his broken heart to her, but at the same time, it was a relief to admit the truth. "I can't even imagine how much it hurt." Her voice was soft, almost reverent. "So that's why I've been such a terrible friend. I want to trust you, and I want to get to know you, but there's still this voice in the back of my head that tells me you could hurt me." He hated the tremble in his voice. "I like you, but I'm nervig." "I like you too." He smiled, but then he recalled the man in her booth yesterday. "May I ask you something?" "Of course." "You said you didn't have a boyfriend, but you were flirting with that man who came to your booth yesterday and bought a pie. Who was he?" "You must be talking about Reuben. I wasn't flirting with him," she laughed. He bristled. "It looked like you were." She waved off the comment. "He came to buy a pie for his girlfriend. It's their 3-month anniversary." She clicked her tongue. "Is that why you glared at me?" "Ja." He felt heat crawl up his neck. "Jeff, he's my friend. We've known each other since we were in school." "Did you date him?" "No, we never dated, but he was always nice to me." "Do you like him that way?" The words tasted bitter on his tongue. "Jeff, Are you jealous of my friendship with Reuben?